Counting on alum Jana Duggar is back with new stories about her wedding with Stephen Wisman. Fans have been celebrating the 34-year-old's marriage with her longtime rumored boyfriend. Photos and clips from the classic and elegant ceremony have also surfaced online. But it seems Jana is still over the clouds following her wedding. Keep reading to learn more about her princess experience. Counting on. Jana Duggar shares rough journey with Stephen Wisman. During an interview, Jana revealed that she had some ups and downs with Stephen. According to the Counting On alum, they were separated when Jeremiah and Hannah married. She confessed that she had dated other men, but nothing ever came to fruition. She even thought she was the problem until Stephen made her realize how important she was. "I'm just like, what is it? Is it me? Do I have a problem? I know I've prayed for this for years and years, and definitely been like, what's the matter? Why can't I just? All of my siblings, most of them have been married in their early 20s, she added. Jana said they reconnected earlier this year, and Stephen popped the question in July. They've been in a long-distance relationship due to Stephen's pilot job and frequent travels with his musician family. Jana felt like a princess in wedding dress. Jana recently had an interview in which she opened up about her wedding experience. According to the former Counting On star, her dress was classy and she felt like a princess. Jana wore an ivory satin V-neck for her wedding. The back of her dress also has a bigger V shape, and many were impressed by how elegant it looked. There are also clips and pictures from the wedding ceremony featuring Jana and Stephen's dance. A Reddit thread even called her Cinder Jana because of her fairy tale first dance. Counting On. Jana Duggar prepares for bright future with Stephen Wisman. Aside from her wedding experience, Jana also said in the same interview that she and Stephen have been working. The Counting On alum revealed that her husband has a little house they bought in Nebraska, confirming that she plans to leave her family in Arkansas. However, the two may stay elsewhere for quite some time after Jana said there are still tons of things to work on in their Nebraska home. Fans of Counting On have long been captivated by Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the Duggar family, who has often stayed out of the spotlight when it comes to romantic relationships. While many of her siblings have walked down the aisle, started families, and embarked on new chapters in their lives, Jana has been a beacon of independence, focusing on her personal growth, passions, and devotion to family. Over the years, she has garnered a devoted fan base who admire her strength, grace, and poise as she carves her own path. So, when news surfaced that Jana Duggar had recently experienced a magical moment of her own, slipping into a wedding dress and feeling like a princess, fans were thrilled and eager for details. But before the rumor mill starts churning out wedding bells, let's dive into the enchanting moment where Jana donned the gown, why it was so special, and what this means for her journey ahead. Jana Duggar. A story of grace and independence. For years, Jana Duggar has been lovingly referred to as the Cinderella of the Duggar family. She has gracefully taken on the role of caretaker, helping to raise her younger siblings while maintaining a quiet presence in the large and bustling Duggar household. In a family where many of the women marry young and start families, Jana's decision to remain single and focus on other areas of her life has been a source of fascination and admiration for fans. Despite the societal pressures and the expectations often placed on her as the oldest Duggar daughter, Jana has maintained her independence with grace. She's embraced her passions, whether it's gardening, interior design, or traveling with friends, and shown the world that happiness doesn't come from following a predetermined timeline. However, like any woman, Jana has often been asked about her romantic future. The persistent questions about when she'll get married or if she's waiting for Mr. Right have followed her throughout her adulthood. While Jana has always handled these questions with poise, choosing not to let the speculation affect her, the news of her trying on a wedding dress offered fans a rare glimpse into a more romantic side of her life. one that many have been curious about for years. The princess moment, Jana in a wedding dress. The story of Jana feeling like a princess in a wedding dress came as a delightful surprise to Counting on fans. While she hasn't made any official announcement about an engagement or a wedding, the experience of slipping into a beautiful bridal gown was a magical and emotional moment close to Jana. She recently had the opportunity to try on a stunning wedding dress during a special event. Whether it was for a family gathering, a bridal event, or simply a fun day of dress shopping, the experience left her feeling like royalty. As she looked at herself in the mirror, her reflection in the gown made her feel like a princess, a sentiment many brides share when they find themselves draped in the elegance and beauty of a wedding dress. For Jana, the moment was about more than just the dress. It was a symbol of hope, dreams, and the possibility of her own fairy tale romance. Though she may not be rushing down the aisle, Jana's experience in the gown was a reminder that every woman, no matter where she is in life, deserves to feel special, cherished, and beautiful. A dream of romance and possibility. The image of Jana in a wedding dress has sparked excitement and joy among her fans. While it may not be indicative of an immediate wedding, the moment was a celebration of femininity, love, and the potential for romance that lies ahead. Jana has often spoken about her desire to wait for the right person and to trust in God's timing, and this experience could be seen as a reflection of her openness to love and the dreams she holds in her heart. Jana has always expressed a deep connection to her faith, and for her, marriage is not something to be rushed into lightly. She has watched many of her siblings find their partners and start families, but she has also witnessed the complexities and challenges that come with relationships. It's clear that Jana is waiting for the kind of love that aligns with her values, faith, and personal desires, a love that will uplift and complement her, rather than define her. As Jana slipped into the wedding dress and saw herself in the mirror, it wasn't just a vision of her as a bride, it was a vision of possibility. She may not know when or where her love story will unfold, but in that moment, Jana allowed herself to dream, to imagine, and to feel like a princess, a feeling every woman deserves. Fan reactions, support, and excitement for Jana. When the news broke about Jana trying on a wedding dress, her fans were quick to react with excitement, love, and overwhelming support. For years, fans have admired Jana's strength and independence, and many have been vocal about their hope that she finds the happiness she deserves, whether that's through marriage, personal fulfillment, or both. The image of Jana in a wedding gown sparked a wave of positivity across social media, with fans expressing how much they admire her for staying true to herself. Some shared their own stories of waiting for the right person or choosing different paths in life, and others simply praised her for embracing this joyful moment without the pressure to conform to societal expectations. One fan commented, "Jana is such an inspiration. She's shown us that there's no right timeline for love or life, and seeing her feel like a princess in a wedding dress is a beautiful reminder that we all deserve to feel special, no matter where we are in our journey." Another fan wrote, "Jana has always been a queen in our eyes, but knowing she felt like a princess in that dress makes me so happy for her. She's waited patiently for the right things in life, and I know her fairy tale moment will come." What's next for Jana Duggar? As fans celebrate this beautiful moment, many are left wondering what's next for Jana Duggar. While the image of her in a wedding dress may ignite hope for a romance on the horizon, Jana has made it clear that she's living life on her own terms. Whether or not there's a wedding in her near future, Jana continues to focus on the things that bring her joy, her family, her passions, and her faith. Jana's experience in the wedding dress was a glimpse into a moment of possibility, but it was also a reminder that her life is already filled with richness and purpose. Whether she's tending to her garden, designing a new home project, or spending time with her nieces and nephews, Jana lives a life that's full of love, even if it doesn't yet include a romantic partner. For now, fans can continue to cheer Jana on as she navigates her journey, trusting that when the time is right, her fairy tale will come to life in the most magical way. But in the meantime, Jana Duggar has shown the world that a woman can be her own princess, strong, independent, and filled with grace, whether or not she's wearing a wedding dress. 4-0